Hello world, I'm Jeff Hamby, and this is Appealing Information. You may have noticed that it's been a few weeks since we posted a video, and there's a pretty good reason for that. We have been getting ready for trial. We had a tractor-trailer wreck down in Texarkana that was going to trial. Looked like we were going to go the whole way in front of the federal judge down there. And we actually went up all the way until the morning that we were supposed to start trial. 30 minutes before we were supposed to start is when the resolution was officially finalized. So we did a whole bunch of work getting ready the last few weeks. I've been working on some visual aids and demonstratives for the jury that I am never going to get to use for that jury now. So I thought, why not go ahead and make a video of them and post it to YouTube? That way you guys can at least see some of the cool stuff that we've been working on, and that's what we're going to do now. We're going to take a look at two of the demonstrative aids that I had prepared for the jury in this real trial. So I've grabbed the camera in my hand now so that I can show you guys all the different parts of what we're going to be looking at. I apologize if it's shaky. Hopefully it's not too bad. But this first demonstrative aid that we're going to be looking at is a mannequin that we have used as a summary of all of our clients' injuries from this tractor-trailer wreck. And you can see that it goes down his back, and each of these injuries is connected to the particular part of his back where that injury occurred. And we actually had these magnetically attached. You can see there's magnets on the back of it so that we could go one at a time with the jury and show them, you know, as part of this tractor-trailer wreck, he had a herniated disc on his L4, L5 vertebrae. As part of this tractor-trailer wreck, he had a thoracic sprain, and we could walk all the way down all the injuries that he had suffered from this wreck. And he was a hard-working truck driver who, with obviously a back like this, didn't need to be in the truck anymore. He had doctors saying that, and this was what we were going to use to help kind of show the jury that his entire back was just covered with injuries probably because of this wreck. So the other demonstrative aid that we were going to use with the jury is this overhead view of how the wreck occurred. It actually involved 3 different tractor trailers that you can see there, and so it was kind of confusing just based on the police testimony and the witness testimony of how the wreck happened, but we used a crash reconstruction expert to help us put this together. And you can see that there were actually fluid spots and tire skid marks on the side of the road so they could identify exactly where impact happened. And this, Mr. Hinderman, had been broken down the night before and was sitting on the side of the road on I-30 just east of Texarkana. And our client was Mr. Jordan, who was driving in this inside lane, and then the defendant was this Mr. Ventura. And Ventura knew the guy who was broken down, and in an attempt to come over to see if he could help him, ran our client off the road and into the side of Mr. Hinterman's tractor for his tractor trailer. It was a pretty hard impact, and we were going to use this jury. You can see the vehicles move, and we can start them back in their original positions and then walk all the way through how the wreck happened. Ventura then pulled up around the front while Mr. Jordan and Hinterman were stuck, wedged together right there. It was going to be something that we hoped made it simple for the jury to understand, and we were pretty proud of being able to put it together. So one of the things that I want to start doing is incorporating more of what we actually do into these videos. And you can tell that we like getting ready for jury trials. This is what's fun to us. It's what we do every day. And things like this are kind of a little glimpse behind the scenes into what it takes to get ready to represent people in open court. Hopefully you learned a little bit about kind of some of the things you can expect if you're ever called to be a juror, or if you're ever involved in a lawsuit, and you learned a little bit about what we do here at the firm. Promise to be back in front of you more regularly here going forward. We don't have a jury trial scheduled in the next couple of months, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue for me to keep making these videos and to hopefully learn with you and answer any questions that you've got. As always, like this post on Facebook, share it, follow us on YouTube. Hopefully, if you have any questions about stuff that we do or anything in the legal profession, you'll feel comfortable to send us an email, and make a comment, whatever it is. Ask us a question and we'll answer it. Thanks.